Hi. I'm back. I'm bored. What else is new? It's Sunday, so there's really nothing going on, and I had to force myself out of bed because I'm a tired bitch. So, alright, my audio's working. That's good. I have a couple things planned. I know no one's in here yet, but I have a couple things planned because I really don't have much to talk about. Honestly, I don't think so. Like, I could show you a few things that I bought. I can't show you everything. Plus, some of it's put away. But other than that, I don't really have much to say other than I'm a stressed out motherfucker. And yeah, that's pretty much the running theme as of late. So, um, what we're gonna do is I got this set up. Hopefully everything works. I'm going to test something again. So this could go totally wrong. Once again, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm currently using Streamlabs. Um, so yeah, it's a test. It's a test. Basically, we're gonna do some tier lists because I haven't done those in a while, and I like to argue about certain things, even though probably no one's gonna argue with me about it, which is fine. Um, so tier lists, and then I have Among Us queued up. Oh, well, I'll have to pull it up again because I didn't want the audio playing over. But we'll do Among Us, and I'm going to try to see if Cam is going to work with Among Us like it used to. Randomly, after one of these updates for Streamlabs OBS, it stopped working properly. It was like would lag really, 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 really hard. So I'm going to test it since I have the tablet here. I do have a backup if that goes wrong. I do have the no cam um, layer ready to go in the event anything goes awry. Okay, so makeup's done. Hair's looking kind of cute today, which is interesting. This old ass white tank top. I think this is the tank top that I got in trouble with. Uh, or this was one of the white tank tops that, fun fact, that my cousin's ex husband had a problem with because it showed a little bit of cleavage, and I was a grown ass woman, so that was fun. So we got that rocking. I might throw on a hoodie over here because I might get cold. We're rocking the knee highs. Hold on. I gotta get the leg up. Boom. And shorts, pretty standard. We'll see if I'll do a fit check at the end. I don't know. We'll see. And I do have a hat on standby just in case this headset starts bothering my head or my hair just looks terrible because it'll go flat. But yeah, let's get into tier lists. I do have a few queued up. Hopefully I don't fuck this up because, yeah. Okay, so this particular tier list, I have to actually go to the window, so bear with me here. Which this works out because I can pull over my tablet because it's going to help me if anybody says anything. Okay, so this particular tier list is the 90s, early 2000s show ranking. It was one of the smaller ones, and I was like, fuck it, we're going to do it. We have, and I did not make these. Let's be clear. Okay? So we have godly, great, good, meh, or bad. I don't think I'm going to put anything in bad per se, but we'll see. All right, so I see already Buffy. Buffy's going god. She's godly. Okay, I love the fucking show. The series is great. The Angel spinoff was great as well, to an extent. Obviously, it's not going to be the same as that, but loved it. Felicity was meh. Let's be honest. It wasn't that interesting. Plus, I think it only lasted like 2 seasons. So, yeah. Gossip Girl. I liked Gossip Girl. The original, not the remake, the reboot, whatever the fuck they want to call it. We'll go good. It's pretty drama filled, let's be honest. Friends. Mm, Friends is great. We'll put Friends at great. One Tree Hill, I'll put it good. OC was meh to me. Now, if Davis was to watch this, he quotes stuff from the OC and says things about the OC all the time. So there's that. Gilmore Girls, didn't ever really get into Gilmore Girls. I'm not going to put it at bad tier. I'll put it at meh. But I did watch that Netflix thing that came out like a few years back. So, yeah. How I Met Your Mother, I'll put it good. And Friday Night Lights, we'll put it meh just because I didn't really watch it much. I think I watched the first season and that was about it. Because fuck that noise. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of notifications really quick. So that is our first one because obviously there wasn't much to it. Let's move on. Let me make sure this transitioned properly. It should, hypothetically. And I'm on a delay on the tablet, so it's like going to take me a minute to actually notice. And my hair's looking crazy. I might put on my hat in a second. Okay, it did switch. So for this one, we have cult classics, 90s. Why is that out of order? I don't like that. 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I forget. Okay, movies. Okay, the best one, amazing, good, okay, didn't like, and haven't seen. I add the I haven't seen? I don't know. I don't remember. um, but that's okay. What are our options? I didn't look closely at these. I just did a brief. Eh. Oh, I already see some that are just gonna be. Okay, Dirty Dancing for me is one of the best movies ever. Patrick Swayze. Oh, you can't tell me nothing, okay? The man was just, he was meant for the role. I know him and Jennifer didn't really get along at first. He didn't care for the whole "you don't put baby in a corner" quote, until he like eventually understood why that was being said and da 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 da. He thought it was very cliche, if I remember correctly. Titanic. Oh, okay. So Titanic, 13 going on 30, 16 Candles, Bring It On, Heathers, The Breakfast Club, Edward Scissorhands, Pretty in Pink. I just had a discussion about Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink. Oh, yeah, I love that. Okay. Just had a okay. To be fair, it was like a Sophie's Choice situation. It was like, okay. Uh, there was a couple of things that was going on. So I was given options to choose between certain bands, and then it came down to all of a sudden The Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, and I'm like, like if we're going the criteria of what I've seen more, yeah. But okay. Anyways, moving on. Legally Blonde, Jennifer's Body. I know where that's going. I know where that's going. And people are gonna probably argue with me. I don't care, especially on the replay. I don't give a fuck. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 10 Things I Hate About You, Clueless, Pulp Fiction, Footloose, Mean Girls, Fame, Back to the Future, Romeo and Juliet. Oh god, it's been a while since I've seen that. And Empire Records. Okay. 10 Things I Hate About You. I'll put it amazing. It kills me to do that because I really love that movie too. Kills me. Okay, what else? Mm-mm-mm. Titanic for the love story. It's one of the best movies out there, to be honest. It's well made. I love it. It's a long ass movie, and if you got okay, this is how we separate boys from men here, um, or girls from women, whatever. Um, if you saw that bitch on VHS, you know it came in two tapes. Okay, that's dedication. Not this DVD bullshit where you can all watch it on one disc. No, 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 no. Two tapes. Two motherfucking tapes. Okay. What else we got? Back to the Future. Oof, 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 oof. I don't know where I wanna put it, baby. We'll put Amazing for now. Clueless. I love Clueless. It'll go Amazing. Mean Girls. Cult classic. I don't give a fuck. It's amazing. Is this the wait? Is this the Footloose reboot or is that the legitimate Footloose? That's the only problem I'm having here. This list is going to be mad stupid because my logic for this is going to get like really twisted, most likely. Fame. Ooh. I feel like I've seen Fame, but I'm not positive. I'm going to put it at haven't seen because I don't have a clear recollection. Like, I know the movie, but Pulp Fiction. Have I seen the whole movie? I don't think I've ever seen the whole movie. So I'm going to put it down here. I'm not going to like judge it because obviously that wouldn't be fair. 13 on going on 30, I will put it good. It's a nice coming of age kind of film. It's very sweet. Edward Scissorhands, amazing. I might move this. I will readjust if I feel the need, but we'll see. Heather's. Heather's is okay. I mean, it's. Jennifer's Body. Didn't like. Let me explain, and I don't give a fuck what y'all had to say here, but this is my point of view, and this it's just it is okay. Jennifer's Body, it's just like the dumbest fucking movie. Like, I remember watching it for the first time, and yet you think it's great, you think it's good, because in your fucking brain at the time, your childlike brain, whatever, it's like, oh yeah, this ain't too bad, and then you go to rewatch it like years later, and you're like, what the fuck was that? The acting, terrible. The script, terrible. Okay. Megan Fox, ugh. Her acting was so fucking cringe. I can't. And most of her acting around that time was cringe. And even today, I just, I don't know. She weirds me out. There's something wrong with that woman. And she needs to seek help. Like, don't get me started. That's a whole rabbit hole you don't want to get into. But it was just so bad. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, it's so amazing. Like, people on Tumblr are like, oh my god, it's so great. No. You go do your Gulk Gulk 5000 somewhere else because that movie was trash. Trash. Okay. Moving on. Empire Records. I'll put it good. Yeah, we're gonna stick with good. It's a decent movie. I've watched it a few times actually. I think for the first time like 2 months or so ago. I couldn't give you an exact date, but unless I watched it before that and I just didn't remember, which is probably a good chance. Bring It On, amazing. The first one is just where it's at. Okay. Fucking catchy cheers. Like, I can recite all that shit like at the drop of a pin. It's crazy. Footloose, gotta go up there. Ferris Bueller. And where do I want to put Ferris? We're gonna go there. We're trying to do a speed run here. Legally Blonde will go good. Romeo and Juliet. Oh, it's been so long. I will put it good. It's a modern retelling of it. The movie is kind of weird in itself, the way it was filmed, their approach to it. But it's been so long since I've seen it. So there's that. Breakfast Club. We'll put out amazing. I feel like I should put 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink all in that same category because they are. It was an interesting time for that era. Plus, I need to rewatch these to give a better, idea of the placement. But we're not going to do that. So moving on. All right, moving on. The next one is classic nostalgic toys from the 90s. Okay. All right, let me check my hair. Let me see if my hair still looks good. I might put on my hat. Where's my hat? Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. And my hat is all like fucked up because I like washed it and I didn't dry it out the way I needed it to dry out. So it just looks terrible right now. But that's okay. Don't judge my hat. Okay. So moving on, we have this 90s nostalgic toys tier. Um, let's just dive right in because some of these are just okay. Now I did not rename these tiers, which I probably should have done, but I didn't. I think our D tier here is going to be more so of just meh. Oh, I can't spell apparently. We're just gonna like it didn't really matter. They weren't like anything special. Or they didn't really. There was no longevity to it. There was no real purpose. It was just kind of dumb, in a sense. Okay. Oh God, there's so many memories. I should have added another tier. Wait, hold on. Let me just check. Oh, okay. So, let's go. Where do I want to begin? These things. Okay, these moon bounce, moon shoes, whatever the fuck they were called at the time, they were the dumbest contraption ever made, to be fair. And I didn't own a pair. I know people that had them, but they just seemed really stupid and easily to break. So for that, they go there. It just, I don't know. Just no. Just no. You know what? Maybe we should add one. Hold on. We'll just put didn't have. We'll put that below that. Oh, no, come on. Of course, it's like no. All right, we're gonna put meh there. Oh, now it's meh. No, meh. And then we'll put didn't have or play with. We'll do that. So this thing, I think it's part of the He-Man stuff. It looks like it's a skull shape and everything. I didn't have that. Didn't play with it. I know people who had it. They might have enjoyed it. I didn't have it. I didn't enjoy it, so I don't care. There's that. The fuck is that? Is these pencils? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Okay, this fucking doll. This fucking doll right here. Okay, you see this thing? I have to pull it over because my camera is like blocking it. This doll right here is a baby reborn, if I remember correctly. This thing was like life to me as a child, okay? I loved this doll. And I don't know whatever happened to it. The feature of this doll is you could feed it. Like it came with like this mix stuff that you could feed it, give it in I think it came with a bottle too. But you could feed it stuff and it would take it down and would go through the doll in whatever form and you had diapers and everything with the doll. You could potty train the doll. Um if you had this, that's where it was at. Like I only briefly had this as a kid, before shit hit the fan. But that was S tier. Like if you had that fucking doll, and I think they still sell these. A big problem back then, I think it was, which back in like the late '90s, mid late '90s, no one gave a fuck about. Well, I should say throughout the '90s, was you putting fluids or anything into objects. What could happen if it didn't dry out? So, from my understanding, a lot of these dolls were like growing mold inside. I didn't have that happen. Then again, my doll probably went in the dump, you know, shortly after I got it, so it didn't matter. Let's see what else. Okay, the Jeeps. Let's go with these Jeeps. I had one for a short time, once again. I believe it was in my Nana's basement, and which was dumb. But anyways, I had a Barbie Jeep. Yes, a Barbie Jeep. I also had a My Size Barbie. And the funny thing, which I don't think the My Size Barbie is on this list, which it should be, but it's not. The My Size Barbie, what I would steal her stuff. So I would steal her clothes and I'd leave her naked in the corner and I'd wear her clothes and stuff like that. Who didn't as a child? And yeah, I would just put a bunch of things in the back of this Jeep for whatever reason. And I just, I have the slightest memory of this where I think around the time, like, I remember watching the Ninja Turtle movies back then. I like the live action stuff with the suits and everything. And I was like trying to recreate the noise of, like, I think it was in the beginning when April's in one of the movies, like April's like cleaning out like her fridge or something like that, or cleaning up her apartment as she goes, and like the turtles have been there, obviously. This might have been the second one, now that I think about it, or later in the first movie. I don't remember. But like she was picking up, like she had like newspapers in her hands and like a rubber snake and like keys and stuff like that, and I would like try to recreate the noise that I like put it in the back of my Jeep. Don't ask, I don't know, it's S tier, leave me alone. Although I will say I could deduct it down to A because the batteries, dude, the battery in that fucker. mm. Tamagotchis or gigapets, that's S tier. It was a nightmare. You try to keep that thing alive, and if you didn't know what you're doing, yeah. I had, I want to say I had two Tamagotchis. I could be wrong. I don't know where the one is. I think I still have it. It was a Sabrina the Teenage Witch one. So I had Salem as my little Tamagotchi pet. Oh my god, I loved it. I miss it. I think they did bring them back. They did do like a comeback. I think they still sell them, obviously. But yeah, that's the way you learned responsibility. Okay. Oh, these wing dancers. I think that's what they call, right? Wing dancers or something. We'll go C tier. They were fun for like a little bit. That's if you could get them to come off the fucking stand. And you get hit with one of them. Not fun. Not fun at all. This looks like pencils. I'm gonna put that at meh because whatever. That's what it looks like from the picture. The only problem with like these tier maker things is like a lot of the time these people do not crop the image properly, so you can't really tell half the time. So I have to be careful, like when I'm doing tier lists for movies or something. Like I can't tell what it is when they have a zoomed up picture. Furbies. That's top tier, bitch. Everybody wanted a Furby. I had a Furby. I wanted a Furby like years ago. When they were like kind of making a comeback. Couldn't get your hands on one. Some people say they're demonic. I don't. So, I don't know. I thought they were cool. One second. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice during this. I don't know why. What else? Oh, Pogs. Pogs. Okay. I was briefly into Pogs. My family collected Pogs. Oh, hold on. I just saw the chat. Hold on, sorry. Heavily convinced Furby started the movement. Eh, maybe. I mean, everybody thought like the things that were going on with Furbies like years ago when they were like regaining their popularity. Furby is capable of anything. Okay, so I was saying about Pogs, right? Pogs were also have you on IG. Love the selfies. Thank you. Sorry if I have to look down there because obviously I'm not or chat. Yeah, whatever. I'm not looking at the thing. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. I feel free to argue with me with placements. I might switch things around. We'll see. But I'm going based off of my childhood right now. What rolled was like, certain things. Pogs, I'll put it. I'm torn between A and B tier because they really didn't have that much of a purpose, to be fair. Wait. Okay. What's your argument? I'm going to just put that here so I can talk about Pogs. Moonshoes should be B tier at least due to the commercial. I don't know. My logic for putting them at meh was that just the fact that they were like kind of like the cheapest made bullshit ever. Like, I don't know. They were just dumb to me. I don't know. All right, sorry. I'm just going to keep on water because I try not to lose my voice. Don't know why I'm losing my voice. We'll see. We'll see if I move things around. That's always a possibility. Okay, so Pogs. My family collected Pogs. My dad was really big into collecting Pogs and Slammers. Um, so was my older brother. Ooh, timed out. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, I don't know what you got timed out for because I didn't see it. So, so we had like tubes. Like that's what they were always in is like these big ass tubes. And I don't know what ever happened to them, but the draw to them, it was just something crazy to hold on to. Um, I now I'm like debating should I put it at C, but I'm gonna leave it at B. I'm gonna leave it at B. Leave it at B. We'll go from there. They are making a comeback. I did see them in Target. God, maybe about a year ago. Like these small like '90s pack situation, like the nostalgia bullshit that they have going on at Target. So there's that. Oh God. Okay. Oof. 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 What do I want to put next? I didn't have the crash test dummy things, or ever really encounter the crash test dummy things. So that's where those are going. Oh, skip it. Okay, let's talk about skip it. If you wanted to break your ankles, skip it was where it was at. Okay. And if I'm going based off that logic, like, yeah, it was fun to an extent, but you could hurt yourself. And so it has to go see with the wing dancer bullshit here. Is the Power Ranger Megazord there? Let me see. Voila. See, I was big into Power Rangers, okay? Skip it equals how to destroy everything within 2.5 feet from your ankle. It's here only because you needed to buy them individually. Yep, yep, yep. All right, yeah, because I Power Rangers was where it was at for me as a kid. I was obsessed. Okay, yeah, Megazord. Yeah, I mean, okay, favorite Power Ranger. I was obsessed with Tommy. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Tommy was gorgeous. Tommy was that. Tommy had beautiful long hair. He was a fine dime turpentine. Okay. And I wanted to be Kimberly so bad. I loved Kimberly. I loved her pink outfit, being Pink Ranger. Loved it. She was very girly and, I loved it. Though I will say, and I remember this so slightly, it's like hazy, but I remember getting ready for Halloween or something, and I was dressed as the Yellow Ranger, and I don't know why I was the Yellow Ranger because I was obsessed with the Pink Ranger. Granted, I probably liked both at the time, and I still do like both, but I favored Pink Ranger more than Yellow Ranger. Red Ranger top tier. I think any of the Power Rangers toys, you have to put it top tier because it was such an iconic time. Dude, I had a neighbor who like had a ton of Power Rangers toys. Like it was insane. Like and the fact their longevity was just out of this world. All right, let me lift this up. Red Ranger on TV, yeah. Yeah, like the fact with just okay. So I don't know if anybody else follows the news. Green White Ranger became an adult actor for a man. What? The fuck you say? Where did you hear that? Wait, wait, wait. I need to hear this before I move on, dude. Hold on. We're moving Red Ranger down here next to the Megazord because that makes just more sense. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up, hold up. I'm looking this shit up because I don't believe in that. I've never heard that ever in my life. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, I just noticed my camera and everything lagged for there for a second. I don't know why. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Once my browser wants to open, because I'm not going to open it up on the PC here. Hold up, harder. A bitch got to find out. Why is this taking so long? Hurry up. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. So you're saying, wait, wait, wait. You're saying yeah, I can't speak now. Jason David Frank. Hold up. I don't, hold up. Hold up, hold up. I've never seen, and when I've looked through his stuff here, never have I seen anything under his belt of that nature. The fuck? Yet nothing's coming up. I need the proof. I need proof of this. It's either green or red. I don't think. Oh, okay. I almost knocked my water over. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's Jason David Frank. I can't speak English today. Sorry. I don't think it's him. Red Ranger, I know he left, and I think he went into like firefighting or doing something of that nature, and that. Unless you're thinking of like, are you thinking the original cast, or are we talking like the seasons after the original cast? Because then that it gets all hazy there. It's okay. I can't English good half the time. Original thing. Oh, see now this is gonna like, I'm looking that up later. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm sure I'll post something to my Insta story when I find out. Austin St. John. That's what his name was, right? Yeah, Austin St. John was his name. Hold up. See, we're on this whole tangent now. I need to know. I never heard anything about this. Austin St. John. I think that's his name. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right now about it. I'm gonna have to deep dive later. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Because I'm not seeing anything. Sorry, sorry, Law. I'm gonna be right back. Take the exam. Just want to say hi. Okay, sounds good. Back into the list. I'm gonna have to look that up later because that's gonna bother me. I need to know. So yeah, easy bake, easy bake, easy bake, easy bake. That was my childhood. Easy bake still goes, still does its thing. I don't care what anybody has to say. Though it was a fire hazard, I think they did some recalls like if you for like the original set. I did have an original. It probably got trashed because shit. Um, I did get another one like years later, but it was not the same. It was not the same at all, and it was disappointing. Spice Girls Barbies, I didn't have, so I have to put them down here. But I did have, what I did have was a Britney Spears Barbie, and she was everything. And I do still have her. I think she's in a plastic tote for safekeeping. I don't know if I still have like a lot of her accessory stuff that came with. Like she didn't really have much that came with her, but still. Pokemon cards. It's S tier for me. Okay. Pokemon cards. I didn't play the fucking game that was with them. I didn't play, the game that came with it, but I collected like no other. I had like stacks, and those probably went in the trash too. Thanks, Mama Bear. But I absolutely, absolutely loved Pokemon cards. Loved collecting them. It was just something for that 90s 2000s era that like that's just what you did. You didn't know how to fucking play, but you collected. Okay. How did I not see this bitch? Doodle Bear. Doodle fucking Bear. Doodle Bear is not going up here. Okay, I can't. I can't do that. I can't. But Doodle Bear will go A tier. Okay? Doodle Bear, and I will tell you a fucking story about Doodle Bear. Doodle Bear, I got her, and it's in my closet still. I have her in my closet. She's in my, like, there's a box that I have with stuffed animals that I just haven't, like, took, like, out since I moved here. So, oh, sorry. Doodle Bear, Doodle Bear was where it was at. See, I got her when I was probably about 5 years old. I don't know. And my cousins, who were much older, took her and apparently decided to. Well, I don't think mine had a skirt. Mine had a because I think that's Doodle Bear, right? That is Doodle Bear, right? It looks like Doodle Bear. I'm gonna say it's a Doodle Bear. Anyways, mine had like pants. Mine had like a button pants, and like you could unbutton, and the bear would have like I don't know, some underpant design, like a boxer or something. I don't know. It was dumb. Maybe mine was, yeah, mine was probably a boy. But, anyways, my cousins took my freaking Doodle Bear. And apparently, because the whole point of what Doodle Bear was, you could doodle on it. And they took the markers and put obscene things, apparently, I guess, on my Doodle Bear. And my aunt found out, and my aunt took it and had to go wash it and like clean it up. Also, my cousin had a habit of putting her earrings into my stuffed animals. So I had a bowl, which I still have somewhere, like a bowl Beanie Baby, that she put one of her earrings through its like nose loops and everything. And I'm like, dude. Okay. Barbies, I didn't have these specific Barbies, but Barbies was where it was at back in the day. And for that, Barbie gets S tier. Okay, I had a couple different versions of Barbie. I have a few from my childhood, not many. Like, I don't have my whole collection, obviously. But I had a fucking superhero Barbie. Like, I vaguely, like, there's this memory of it, and I should look it up and see if I can find it. I remember she had, like, this battery pack on the back, and there was, like, this weird cape thing that could go over the back, like, all fabric done, obviously. I had this other Barbie, and I don't know if it was that same one, but I had a Barbie, like, you could program or something. Or it, like, had a little program that came with it. You could go put the disc in your computer and like just create this like life for your Barbie. Like your Barbie's getting married. Here, what's your ideal Ken? What's your Barbie look like? Uh, where do you want to live? You picked a house, or and you picked their career, and you picked stupid things. Like it was just yeah, it was a lot. I the slightest memory ever. All right, these little skateboard fingerboard thingies, they were kind of dumb. So meh. They're still pretty dumb. Um, it is what it is. Laser pointers. Okay. Not everybody had a laser pointer. I did have a laser pointer. You gotta be careful because you're told that you could like mess up your eyes with them. Which, for that sad fact, it should go in C tier. But the one that I had that my grandfather bought me, and I remember where he bought it from because I was there when it happened. I'm not gonna give details because I'm not telling you guys my locations and shit. But mine came with attachments, and I still have it, and I think it's in the tote that has my Barbie in it, that Britney Barbie. Mine had attachments, so I could like screw on different things, and it would like have like a different shape or whatever. So for that, that goes S tier because mine was better than yours. Slap bracelets, the dumbest fucking thing, and it should go meh. I'm not. It should go meh. But I could also put it at C tier. But it should go meh because it really served no purpose, and those bitches could hurt. Okay, basically, if anybody who doesn't know, the thing was stiff as a board. It was like yay long, I think, like I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, something like that. Probably about 5 or so inches. Don't mind me. And like you would take it and you would slap it on your wrist. It would wrap around your wrist, and a lot of the time it would hurt because you would slap too hard, or your friend would slap it too hard. And yeah, that was just how it was. Um, yeah. So that goes meh. This thing, the Velcro catcher thingy. I don't even remember what it was called back then. The dumbest thing, and I had many of these growing up. Um, I should put it at meh because it was kind of dumb and sometimes didn't work. I'm gonna put a B tier. I have fond memories of it. My grandfather would get us certain little activity games to do and play with and live life. Mousetrap. I'm gonna put Mousetrap at S tier. I loved Mousetrap. Didn't play it much. Played it once, but I like the creativity involved. Hungry Hungry Hippos. We're gonna put Hungry Hungry Hippos at B tier. I mean, it's an okay game. But a lot of the time, people were slapping so hard on their thing to obviously eat the balls that you're supposed to eat that they would start going flying. They would just fly. It was just like kind of dumb. Sometimes the mechanism for your hippo wouldn't work right. It was just like eh. Oh, what? I'm scrolling too far down. Beanie Babies. I'm gonna put Beanie Babies at B. I don't feel like they deserve. Yes, were they iconic? Yes. But did I get like hours of fun out of them? No. Da, da, da. It's like B or C for me. We're gonna go C. If you got into it early on and you were collecting some of the rarer ones, like obviously later on it's gonna be worth more. Boom. But like it, you really couldn't do much with them. It was kind of meh. Troll dolls. I had a few troll dolls. They virtually serve no purpose. And for that, it goes meh. Um, I feel like we have to put Ninja Turtles since we did put the Power Rangers toys up here. Ninja Turtles deserves the same love. Um, I don't know what that is. What is that? I can't tell. The picture's so zoomed out, but it's probably some boy's toy that I have never seen before in my life. So that goes there. This was that stupid like you would press the button and it would like push the fluid inside around, and you would have like these rings or balls or whatever on the inside that you had to like get on hooks. It was just mindless fun, but it wasn't even that fun. A lot of like restaurants would have it just to like entertain yourself while you're waiting, like sitting on their countertop or something. Stuff like that. Is this the golf gator? If it's the golf gator, I'm gonna go A tier because I remember playing that golf gator all the time. I loved it. It was fun. It was something to do. Ooh, okay. The viewer thingies. I'm gonna go. We'll go B tier because your options of what was on these like little reels was decent. There was variety. There was a lot out there on the market, and might still have some. Like I used to have like a pouch. I don't know if I still have it. I need to look, but I had one that had like there might have been a Crown Royal bag or something that had them like stuffed in it. Um, these I remember, but I don't even think I really own. So we're gonna put them there. This I didn't own either, or even really encounter. The Ninja Turtles bus, for purposes just like we did with the Power Rangers, I feel like should go up here as well. What is that? Captain Planet. I didn't have that, so nope. Silly Putty. Okay, Silly Putty was like one of those dumb things just to like mindlessly play with, just like slime is. If you weren't careful, it was going to get stuck in your carpets, and that's what a lot of people hate it. A lot of parents hate it. So for that, it goes there. Gak, similar thing. It was like slime before slime. Uh, Gak was unique. I want to put it B tier, but if I'm going to go based off the logic of the silly putty, I should probably put it at C tier as well. I'm still on this. This is ridiculous. Elmo. I never had a Tickle Me Elmo. So, yeah. But just, I know people were drawn to it. It was a big thing. I'll go give it B tier. I never had that, so I don't have to judge that. A Rock'em Sock'em Robots. If I'm going based on the same logic as Hungry Hungry Hippos, I will put it a B tier. Sometimes it was just like it was a janky game to play. Sometimes it would get like stuck, or after a while, like the heads wouldn't stay in place properly, and the My Little Pony type dolls, these pony things, just boring. Kind of like It was. I had them. I had one. I remember, and it was probably this one in particular. Didn't really do anything with it. It just sat there. Etch and Sketch. We'll give it B. Really not much going on with that. Um, These popper things. See, standard, you just pop it a certain way, you place it down, you'll wait for the suction to go, and it would pop up in the air. You might lose them. Mr. Potato Head. I mean, there was not much going on with Mr. Potato Head, but I'm gonna give Mr. Potato Head B, to be fair. A Stretch Armstrong. I never owned a Stretch Armstrong. My brother did have a version of this. Like, it was some other. It wasn't a Stretch. It wasn't this particular one. It was something else. And I used to love just like messing with it and like pulling it apart. I don't know. It was a nice stress reliever. For that, I will put Stretch at B. This stupid memory fucking game. Perfection. It wasn't even memory, but yeah, Perfection was fucking annoying as shit. Uh, it was, I don't know. It was just stupid sometimes. You could barely get past it. We'll put it at C because fuck it. These little fucking toys, didn't these come in like fast food, like Happy Meals and such? Um, yeah, we'll go C. I don't know. Legos, I didn't really play with Legos growing up, so what's gonna go there? Bucket, what is that? Me Bucket. Is that what it says or Mr. Bucket? I don't know. I think it says Mr. Bucket. I don't think I played with that. I don't think so. Yo-yos. I, yo-yos to each their own, I guess. I don't know. They were okay. I'll put it at C. These things, they really serve no purpose. Like, oh man. I didn't have this. I knew people who had this. It's whatever. Light brights. I think I had a light bright. We'll put it at B. Small pieces you had to be careful with. Fucking Slinkies. Slinkies were cool, but if you had a metal one or anything like that, even the plastic ones, sometimes they would get like bent out of shape and they would not reform to where they needed to be, so they were kind of useless. This thing, this was for your Play-Doh. I don't remember really having it, but it was like, eh. These little bop it thingy mob overs. We'll go B. I didn't have this, so I can't judge that. The fishy game, the fishy game, fishy game, fishy game. We'll go B. Sometimes the magnets didn't work right to grab the fish or whatever it was supposed to do. So it's gonna go there. Um, this. I didn't own one, but I did have friends that own one. I'll put it at meh. It was like whatever. The Robo Dog. I didn't own a Robo Dog, but they were cool. So we'll give it B. And bouncy balls. Who doesn't love a bouncy ball? It's iconic. We'll go an A. I don't fucking know. Moving on, because I'm over that fucking list. And I feel like I spent way too much time on it. So what's this one? 90s animated movies. Okay, I can do this. I can fucking do this. So we have S, A, B, C, D, F, N. Never seen. I probably added the never seen. Probably not. I don't know. Okay. The Christmas tree. I don't think I've seen. I don't. I'm trying to look to see which ones I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen that. I don't remember if I've seen that. I don't remember if I've seen that. I don't remember, don't remember. Don't remember. So we're going to get rid of the ones we don't remember. What's this? Yeah, I don't remember that. I have to like drag them over so I can see them. Because like, okay. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. The King and I, our friend Martin. I have never seen that in my life. Wait. Why does this dude look familiar? I don't think I've seen it, but the little dude looks familiar. Maybe because of Anastasia. He looks like the bat from Anastasia. The albino bat. What's this? That's Alvin. I don't think I've seen that. What's this one? Cats Down Dance. I don't remember ever seeing that. Okay, so what's we got? What's we got? What's we got? Okay. I'm coming through. We're seeing what we got. I've never watched this Titanic cartoon. I don't think I've seen that either. Okay, Batman Beyond, this animated series I remember watching on TV. So that's going S tier because I loved it. I loved the Batman shows back then. So those are going S tier. James and the Giant Peach, I found kind of boring to be fair, so it's going D. Once Upon a Forest, I've never seen. Uh, Space Jam, S tier. The original Space Jam is the best Space Jam. I don't want to hear it. Hercules, S tier. Honey, you mean Huncules. Okay, Ants was a cheap ripoff of Bug's Life. That's going C tier. Where's my Bug's Life? Bug's Life is going A tier. And I don't want to hear about it. Anastasia was good. Like, it was okay, but I didn't really, wasn't my favorite like princess type movie, I guess. Um Beauty and the Beast, a fucking classic. That is S tier. Okay, there's a bunch of Land Before Time ones too. Iron Giant, I'm giving A tier. I loved Iron Giant. It's been forever since I've watched it, so my opinion could change, but not likely. All right, all right. Doug's first movie. Oh, Prince of Egypt. I barely remember watching it. I do remember watching it though, because I have it on tape. I'm pretty sure I do have it on tape. We're gonna go B. Oh, the Rugrats movie. A. Beauty and the Beast. The holiday one will go A. Pocahontas 2 will go B. Didn't really care for it. I don't remember seeing this fucking one either. Belle's Magical World. B. I don't. Well, no, I should properly put it down here. Never seen. Maybe I've seen it. I don't fucking know. Mulan. Top tier. Like that one. Um. What else do we have? Toy Story 2. Tarzan. Simba's Pride. Mm. Okay, OG Lion King. Yeah, that is the OG one. That's top tier. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Pocahontas, I will also put the original top tier. The OG ones are usually up there. Aladdin, top tier, bruh. I don't want to hear nothing. Fern Gully, I feel like I've watched. Yeah, I swear I've seen that, but I just don't remember it that much. So we're gonna go B. Cool World, I don't really remember much. I'll just put it. Oh, I'll put it at C. It's not anything overly important. The Jetsons. Okay. Fun fact about the Jetsons is okay, when I moved back down here in middle school, uh I re-entered my German class with my German teacher who had like the years prior. And at that point, since he was like, "Oh, you're coming back. Oh, we'll have like a little party. We'll, do whatever." And what we did, he sent me and my best friend at the time to the teacher's lounge to go make popcorn, and he put on the Jetsons for us to watch. He was like over everybody in that class, but he loved me. He adored me. I was like, yes. I'm the best. Tarzan, I like the Tarzan movie. And Turk, I like Turk. Goofy movies top fucking tier. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. Beavis and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead's like an acquired taste, so B. DuckTales, Hunchback. Hunchback, give. I'll give it S tier. It's only fair. It's only fair. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. Where's All Dogs Go to Heaven 1? Where the hell's that? Wait, hold up. Is it even on here? I don't see it. Weird, dude. Okay, for whatever reason they don't have All Dogs Go to Heaven 1, so that has to go S tier, dude. Toy Story 2, A. I've never seen this Animaniacs movie, so I can't judge that. Simba's Pride. We'll go B. I'm not feeling it. The King and I, it's been forever since I've seen this. We'll go B. The Jetsons, we'll give A. Gumbo movie, it's been forever since I've seen this, so I'm just going to give it a leveled B. Oh, what's this? Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, B. Scooby-Doo, what's that? The problem is this image that they used is so pixelated, I can't really tell exactly what that is. So I'm going to put it never seen. Okay, there's a bunch of Land Before Time. Oh. Quest for Camelot. S tier. I have the little necklace for that too. That's what it came with the VHS tape, if I remember correctly. The Return of Jafar. And what's this? King of Thieves. A. And I'll give The Return of Jafar that for now, because it's been forever since I've seen those. Pokemon. The first movie. That was iconic for the time, so it has to go S tier. Doug movie. B. Alvin and the Chipmunks. A. Fantasia. It's a long ass movie and it's nothing like. We're going safe. Fuck it. I don't want to hear nothing. All right. Iconic. I vaguely remember this, so B tier. Alright, the Land Before Time ones, I'm going to put all in S tier because it's too much work for me to, like, dictate what's what. No, go back up there. There we go. Did I get them all? Yes, I did. Alright, so we have DuckTales, Tom and Jerry, Rescuers, Brave Little Toaster, South Park. South Park, we'll give it C. I vaguely remember watching South Park movies, so it's whatever. DuckTales, B. Rescuers, B. It's been a while, so that's where they're going to go. It's a level playing field, just because I can't remember all that much about it. It's been too long. Oh, there's two. Why is there two little Brave Little Toasters? Are they different? Goes to Mars. What's that one? That one's fuzzy. I can't read that one. Tom and Jerry, solid B. We're just going to fill B tier. Mickey's. I think this is a Christmas one. We'll go A. Brave Little Toaster. We're going to put at B tier because it's just the middle grounds for me. Voila. Moving on. We're going into popular snacks and drinks during the 90s. Now, some of these I didn't have. I had to add a never had tier. So we're going to go from there. We'll go over the criteria as we go. And yeah. All right. Oatmeal swirlers. They're not ringing a bell, so I'm going to put them at never had. Let's see. Oh, string things. Was that what they were called? Didn't have those. I'm looking. I don't think I've had these so delicious things. I've never seen those in my life. Um, this is like a weird, like eclectic one. We're just gonna put it down there because it's a bunch of different things. It's kind of point. Well, you know what? We're not even gonna put it on the list. Fuck that. All right, these fucking popsicles. Okay, ice creams, whatever. If you didn't get these, whether what didn't matter what character. Okay, it could be SpongeBob, whatever. Throughout the years, Ninja Turtles, whatever. They were where it was at. I don't want to hear nothing. They had gumball eyes. It was dope. Sometimes your character didn't even look like what it was supposed to because, the color would run and all that jazz. Cosmic Brownies, also God tier. They mess with them from time to time. God tier gushers. Huggies, or Hugs, Barrels, whatever the hell you call them, they're high tier. 100% sugar. um, Lunchables. Now, if you got a fucking Lunchable, you were badass. Okay, you were amazing, and for that, it goes there. I keep scrolling too far down. Da, 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 da. Wait, what are these? What's that? I don't know what that is. Okay, these squeezed like ketchup bottles that were supposed to be like different colors and shit, they were kind of stupid. Low tier. A lot of people complain that they didn't taste right. Ring ring pops. Um, they were convenient. They were very convenient as a kid. They tasted good. As you got older, the ring didn't fit as much anymore, but they were amazing. Okay. Crystal Pepsi. I don't know many people who had Crystal Pepsi. I have tried it in recent years. It's not terrible. We'll give it mid tier. These I don't think I had. I do remember them, but I didn't have, so we're gonna put them at never had. Snackwell's Devil's Food. If I remember correctly, Snackwell's was like for diabetics. They didn't really have much flavor. They weren't terrible. I think they did diabetic food. I swear they did. We're gonna go mid tier. Fuck it. Kid cuisines. Kid cuisines were okay, depending on what you got. But sometimes the mac and cheese just tasted weird. So we're gonna go mid tier. And I think I lost one of my teeth eating kids' cuisine, if I remember correctly. Because my teeth was super loose. It was a whole thing. Marshmallows. Marshmallows are always god tier. Come on now. Oh, these squeezies. Squeeze its. Whatever. They're top tier. No matter what. Surge isn't bad. I've had it in recent years. We're going to go mid tier. It is what it is. These SpaghettiOs. I didn't have this specific SpaghettiO. So, mid tier. String thing. If it's what I think it is, we'll high tier it. Go-Gurts. Go-Gurts were god level back in the day. They were super convenient. Great for lunches. Uh, these Trix ones, they were like Trix yogurts. They were pretty good too. I will give them high tier. These Minute Maid icy thingamabobbers, they were pretty good. Planters cheese balls. Now, I never really had these on hand, but I think my friends did. At least my one friend's family did. I swear I remember the container. They weren't the greatest, but we'll give them mid tier. I like the packaging though. Didn't have those. These were okay, mid tier. They weren't the greatest. These were the Butterfinger Bites. They were like the tiny ball ones, I think, if I remember correctly. We'll go there. Laffy Taffies. Laffy Taffies are okay. They're Laffy Taffies. It was not greatest for the teeth, so we're gonna go there. Dunkaroos, mid tier. Tricks. Tricks were okay, mid tier. The Scooby Snacks. I think these were the gummies, if I remember correctly. Because there were gummy ones as well, and then there was the whatevers. All right, moving on. What do we got here? 90s kids TV shows. We have Legend, Awesome, Great, Good, Meh, and Never Seen. Okay. I don't think I've seen this Art Attack. I Am Weasel. I remember that, but I'm like, I don't think I've seen this. What's this? Don't recognize that. Bananas and Pajamas. I remember, but like I also remember like I don't know if anybody remembers the show Bear in the Big Blue House, but that they also had bananas and pajamas, so I don't know. Okay, Barney. For me, as a kid, my family, me and my siblings, he was top tier, legend. Animaniacs and Ren and Stimpy, S tier for you. I have to agree with Animaniacs. That was one of my favorite things to watch as a kid, so it has to go top tier for me. Barney has to be top tier. He was a legend. You can't tell me nothing. Me and my brothers knew exactly when Barney was on. We knew, like, you could try to say, oh, no, he's not on today. No, 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 he's on today. And then we had tapes. You had to put on Barney at the time Barney had to be on. You know what I mean? Barney was where it was at, okay? Let's see. What's this? Hold up. I got to bring it over. Tiny Toons. Oh my God. Okay, that brings back memories. Shit. Rocco's Modern Life. I'll just say good. It was nothing to like, you know, Barney Mac, too old for that, but I respect opinions. Yeah. Like I'm just going based off of my childhood and like Barney was the thing. Barney was the shit. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we got to hear. Hey Arnold. Okay, Blue's Clues. Well, Blue's Clues was a thing. Okay, Blue's Clues was good when it was Steve. Okay, Steve was where it was at. Rocco's awesome. Man, for me, yeah. Like Rocco was alright, but Rocco was like, eh. I don't know. I could go mad with him, but I don't know. I'm being generous. So for Steve Blue's Clues, legend. Okay, you have to. Like Steve was what it was. After Steve left, nope. No thank you. I'm good. No thank you. Rugrats. Rugrats for me. Mm, 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 Where do I want to put Rugrats? Rugrats was so iconic, especially the original run for like the longest time before they did the whole Rugrats grown up. Rugrats grown up was the biggest mistake they could have ever made, in my opinion. It just kind of ruined it for me. But Rugrats is the original. And then Rugrats did have the video game, which I got mad about the video game because the video game froze up and I was like so far into it. But it's a legend status for me. Ren and Stimpy, for me, we'll put it awesome. It wasn't like a staple for me. Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat. I feel like I remember this, but I don't have the greatest memory of, so I'm gonna put it down at never seen, just to give it a fair run. I Am Weasel. I remember I Am Weasel, but I don't remember watching enough to give it a nice ranking. So we're gonna go never seen. Okay, Bananas and Pajamas. I'm trying to think. Are they talking about like? I feel like I've seen them, but I'm not sure. Never heard of it because I remember Bananas and Pajamas from I think Bear in the Big Blue House. But there might have been something before that, and it's not. I'm gonna put it never seen right now because it's like, and everybody in the photo is not even the bananas in the pajamas. It's freaking bears, dude. It's bears and a freaking rat. Like I don't know. Okay, Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Do-do-do-do-do-do. We're going to go awesome. I loved Hey Arnold. Cat Dog was awesome. It was fucking weird though. You have a cat dog. It's just it's strange. Um, Johnny Bravo. Not everybody, not everybody agrees with Johnny Bravo, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? Uh, I always enjoy Johnny for that. No, I don't want him there. I want to put him in awesome. Tiny Toons. If I'm going based off the logic of Animaniacs, I can't speak English. I'm sorry. We're going legend because it was around the same time, and they usually around that same time they all followed like a certain lineup of each other. Dexter's Laboratory. It was good. It was okay. Dennis the Menace. I'm trying to remember back to the cartoon. I'm trying. I might put it a good just to be a cop out. So that's just how it's gonna go. Ed, Ed and Eddie. We'll put it great. It was kind of one of those shows like it was a hit or miss sometimes. Bob the Builder. I'll put it a good. It was decent programming for kids back in the day, especially when you're waiting to go to the pool and you had to watch something. There you go. SpongeBob. We'll put it great. It has its moments, but other than that, eh. My God, I went through so many tier lists. Like, shit. I feel like I've been at this for like a while. Like, apparently, I guess can't speak faster or come up with ideas, but, or ideas. Can't like think out the thought process faster or whatever. Then again, some of those lists were bigger than others, so placement took a bit longer. Let me go back to my main screen here and go to this so y'all can just see me for a moment. All right, so I'm at it for over an hour. I think what we're going to try to do is I'm going to test out the camera with Among Us, and we're going to play Among Us. So I'm going to get that queued up. Let me just check everything. Okay, I don't have anything important here. Okay, so let me get Among Us ready. I'm going to test it with cam and without cam just to see if it's going to lag. Once it is ready. Oh, what am I doing? Now, let's see if it works. Of course, it doesn't work. Oh, there, it finally adjusted. Now, it's been a while since I've done cam with Among Us because it's had problems in the past, okay? So we're going to try and see what happens. Debating if I want to throw on my sweatshirt. Should I throw it on? Maybe I do. Because I have it right here, but I'm not that cold at the moment, but I kind of want to wear it, but don't want to wear it. Okay, so let's go about this. Let's get started. I'm going to check in on the cam every so often on my tablet just to make sure it's working properly. And we'll go from there. And why is Davis sending me shit right now? Okay. Oh, shit. All right, let me throw on my sweatshirt and we'll go from there. Okay, and we're back. Thank Jesus. Sorry if I looked like a mess for a second, but it is what it is. Um, let's get started. I'm going to see what happens with this as we go. Okay, everything's set. Let's get a refresh. Go with this one. I just want to keep an eye and see if the cam actually continues to work properly. It's been so long since. Why can I do that? Oh, fun fact about this. Last night I was playing on console. I was playing Among Us on console. And I managed to get into a modded Among Us lobby. I guess somebody on PC started up the lobby and had the other roles at it. And so, yeah, that was a learning experience. It was like the weirdest learning experience too because like no one knew what the hell they were doing and like first game, oh welcome back. So first game, we have no clue what was going on. So we get into the game and I enter the lobby and it says my name and there's a heart by my name. And I'm like, okay, it says Cherry and then there's a heart. I'm like, okay, cool, cool, cool. And then, yeah, Cons Gaming is where it's at, yeah. Um, so it has a heart by my name and then it also says Bounty Hunter and there's like a 3-tier thing on it. And I'm like going about my business and there's some guy following me who was the host. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, I'm imposter. I need to kill somebody. So I kill him because he was following me around. And he's like, why'd you do that? And I die instantly. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't know what was going on. Like, he's like, oh, we're playing with modded roles. What don't you guys understand? I was trying to explain before we started. Like, well, you should explain before we started. So he was apparently my lover. And, yeah. But yeah, he was my lover. And what happens when you're lovers is, oh shit, I forgot to hit the thing. Is that you die instantly. If your lover dies, you die. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, we had no clue what the fuck was going on. It was bad. And I got smart and I took a keyboard and actually plugged it in my Xbox last night so I could actually type instead of trying to use the controller. It was so bad. But yeah, console gaming is where it's at. Tell you what, you come in here when Neon's around, okay? He likes to say, you know, he's against the console. PC Master Race and all that bullshit. That's great. Yeah, dude, it was insane. I wish I was streaming at the time, but I wasn't. It was so confusing. And the only problem is since somebody was obviously modding for PC, it doesn't translate well for console because then it freezes up and does all that shit. So it was like, but I was staying in for so long because I was like, I want to learn. I want to this looks cool. I want to see what it is, you know. But I almost own every console. Yeah, same. Want to, yeah. And guys, if any of you ever want to play with me, just let me know. I should drop the Discord and everything like that. So let me do that. Do you play fighting games from time to time? I haven't done many recently. Hold on, I will drop the Discord and all that in a minute. Just give me a moment. Because I do get bored and I want to... Oh, I have to use this. So if anybody wants to play like Fortnite or uh, Among Us or something like that, y'all can hit me. Oh shit, I'm hitting the wrong things. Yeah, I was playing Fortnite pretty late last night. About 5, almost 6 a.m. to be exact, so. So here's the Discord. What time zone? EST. I'm on East Coast, bitch. And we'll drop the socials because you can catch me on TikTok, Twitter, and all that jazz. So Maroon's getting sussed. East Coast for life? Damn straight. Where do you think I'm from? I like seeing if people can guess accurately of where I'm from without me like saying certain slang terms. All right, sorry, I gotta focus, guys. And let me know if the cam is lagging at all or if anything's lagging because obviously I can't check all the time. Yes, I did it! I did it, did it! I did it! Oh! Oh, 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 oh! There's 2 10s! 10 out of 10 difficulty? I don't know. Some people guess it. Some people do. Wait, you did say that you followed me on Insta, right? I mean, Insta does have clues. Hold on, I'm just checking something. Okay, let me read what you're saying. I'm saying Northeast, New York, New Jersey, or Philly. I'm getting heavy and New England vibes. Really? Really? Well, you would be wrong about New England. Oh, Northeast? Yeah, I'm Northeast. We already established Northeast. The question is, can you pinpoint where on the Northeast? I mean, if you listen to my mannerisms, like some people pick up on it easily, but I'm good at like tricking people, I guess. Sorry, guys. I'm looking around to see if there's any bodies. I'll be with you guys in a moment. Okay, hold up. Let me say. Connecticut or Maine? You're wrong. That's the first time I ever heard somebody say Connecticut or Maine for me. Ever. Do you want me to just tell you? Maine is a beautiful place. Never been to Maine. Never. Jay would be correct. I am from PA. I'm just very good at like confusing people. I've been told that like people think that I'm from like the South because sometimes I throw like a y'all or do that Southern drawl where I just get lazy with the way I talk. You're close than I am too. I'm as far southeast as it gets. Alright, hold on. Let me see what they're saying. It's purple guy. Lime. You vented from dead body. Black. So they're saying it's this guy, I guess? I did scroll your pics. Nice katana. I have one as well. Yeah, I have quite a bit of weapons. Quite a bit of swords. I need to reorganize my closet because last time when I pulled them all out, it kind of like made everything a bit of a mess. I know my Pennsylvanians, yeah. I lived in Reading for a few months in the 90s. Okay, okay. Oh, that was my bad. I'm breaking shit over here. Ow, ow, ow. Don't pull my own hair. Yeah, I've basically lived in the burbs my whole life. My family originated from Philly. So, you know, once I got the fuck out of Philly, that was that. There was no going back. I'm East Central area. Okay. Okay. Co, co, co. Hopefully we get a full lobby. I want full lobby. Ow. I gotta be careful. Hurt my leg. I was getting heavy Philly vibes. I mean, it's the attitude. If I don't watch what I'm doing, the things I say, it's instant giveaway. So if I were to talk about my water, yeah, I just said water. But if I were to go like water, because I do that from time to time, like I will, say our certain terms. You know what I mean? Shit, can't help yourself. God, I haven't worn this sweatshirt in like years. That's so comfy. Sorry, I've got the mind of a freaking squirrel right now. um, but yeah, like my family all came from Philly. Philly, Jersey is like pretty much the spread. I mean, there are some that have like scattered down to Florida, but you know, more of the Pittsburgh lingo. Yeah, I know some Pittsburgh lingo. I've never been out towards Pittsburgh, so I know things like like out there. You guys say yins. I think pop is more popular out that way, whereas we just say soda or whatever. You know what I mean? Um, Instead of the yins, we use use. Uh, oh my god! Like, okay, I've said this before on stream. There's like this person on YouTube. Occasionally, I stop in her streams just because I'm bored and I just go to random people's streams sometimes and just watch the drama. And there's this one woman, and she's from Pittsburgh, and she just like overdoes it, and like it's like forcible. Like she's over the top with like this Italian accent situation. She's constantly using yins, and I'm like, dude, you don't need to use it that often. Like every 2 seconds, please. It's annoying. It does get annoying. That's something we should go through. Go through all the lingos. Um, a lot of people made fun of like the way we would say Acme because like some people say Acme, like we add an extra A to it. Um, I think Spigot was one of them. Crick. Um, I don't know. People are like weird about like our lingos and the way we say certain words. I'm like trying to think off the top of my head, and once I get off of here, I'll be like, I'll think of every single word. It's like when a white dude accidentally says the N word and a black dude says it's all good, and then a white dude says N word more times than a white. I mean, look, I'm not one to say it. I mean, look, my friend Davis, he tries. He's like, you got to pass. You could. I'm like, no, motherfucker, it's a damn trap. You crazy? Shit. And that's not how I was raised. So that I know that's not what you're saying, but I'm just saying in general, like that's not how I was raised. I don't say that kind of stuff. So, because if I said something like that, my ass would have got whooped. We don't disrespect people. I'm sorry if I'm drinking like crazy here. For whatever reason, I was losing my voice, and I don't know what the hell it was. Well, I'm darker Hispanic, and I grew up in some of those environments, so no one seems to care. Yeah, I mean, it depends who you grew up around. You know what I mean? And your situations, and you could grow up down in the city in the poor areas or whatever, and it's perfectly fine. But you come up here or something like that, it's like, what you just say? And like, if you would have gone down to Philly and say something like that, they would beat your ass, bro. Like, nah. It's like, I'm good, homie, I'm good. I don't need that drama in my life. I'll be respectful. Girl, no, hydration is priority. Yeah, right now, I don't know why I was losing my voice. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat while I'm playing. Where anti-filthy, but don't mess with PA at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, Philly doesn't mess around. Yeah. I think the thing with Philly is like, we're just PA in general. We're just fucked up people. You don't mess with our own. Like, we're allowed to mess with our own, but you ain't allowed to mess with our own. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we might be gross, we might be this, we might be assholes, whatever, but like, don't fuck with us. You know what I mean? It's the whole like saying fuck around, find out. You just don't do it. Wait, sorry, isn't it counterintuitive to play Among Us on stream due to people being able to see your role? If they were to join, yes, people do that sometimes, but no, because people stream Among Us all the time. I mean, hypothetically, what I could do is because they added a new role, if I remember correct, or not a new role, but a new thing. I don't know what they're doing. Hold on, let me see if I can check it here. So what I could do, I could put on streamer mode, right? Do that, and you'll see when we go back to the main screen, it takes away the code. So if any of y'all wanted to join, I'd have to put it like in the Discord or something like that for y'all to join. I mean, with Among Us, if you're playing with friends, you would respect the honor system and you wouldn't be watching stream or something. Like, yeah, you could like listen to me talk or not even that, but let's see. But yeah, that's the main thing. I rarely ever have anybody like try to stream snipe me on fucking Among Us at all. Let's see, definitely places you don't want to be in Philly, especially after dark. Yeah, I don't really like going down to Philly that often. I'm When I do go down there, I'm very on alert because I know how things can go. You know what I mean? Now, if you go in like the main areas, like Center City, like the shopping areas, like where the train station's at, it's usually a safe area. But like you're going around to like certain neighborhoods or just driving around, nope, I would not. Be careful before you know you'll be moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Yeah, exactly. Like Philly can be beautiful, but it is also a fucked up place to be. Like one place you don't want to go is Kensington. Don't go down there. Don't go to that area. Don't do it. Big mistake. What time is it? I think I'll try to keep the stream going till about like 7:30 or something, and then I'll end it. Because it's been forever since I've had Cam working for Among Us. It's so sad because it used to be like a regular thing, like Among Us Mondays. You get to see me on Cam while I play, and you get to get all these reactions. So what happened here is I can already tell you what happened. This motherfucker shapeshifted into me and he fucking killed somebody. Love that for me. Fucking douche. All right, let's see, let's see, let's see. I like the infrastructure. Florida's too flat and the buildings are short. I like a more concrete jungle vibe of things. Okay, sometimes. See, you would have like a nice discussion with Neon, because Neon was like talking about like Florida and Georgia, I think, last night in somebody else's stream. I'm also really about the huge yards in like North Carolina where the houses are pretty apart from each other, aka ranch style homes. I'm originally from New York City, if that means anything. Okay, yeah, I totally get you. I understand. See, here's the thing. Like, I've always lived in Pennsylvania, never lived anywhere else. Always lived here. It's always been my home. Probably, you know what I mean? That's just, it's always been home for me. And like, I've gone from like being in the burbs to like more of a woodsy type town and all that. That like you have to drive to get anywhere, shit like that. All the burbs, yeah. I know you meant suburbs, yeah. I giggled. I mean, you call it the burbs or the suburbs. You don't have to call it suburbs all the time, so it's just a thing. But yeah, like I've lived pretty much in the suburbs the entirety of my life. And there was times, yeah, I lived out in the fucking like middle of nowhere. There goes my water bottle. We're gonna move it. Can I get it? Kick it under. I can't get it. I did it. I did it. I got it. I did it. I got it, guys. I'm a mess. It's great. Okay, let's see. I'm in Altona. That makes sense. Okay, little big city in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard of it. My hair is just like, hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry, my hair was like getting wrapped around the mic. It was gonna drive me nuts. Let's see, let's see, let's see. No, I know you meant burbs, but my sense of humor allowed. Yeah, I got you. Like I've been all over the place, and I know people that have come from like upstate Pennsylvania. Like it's very country up there, very country. Like Potter County and shit like that. It's like 15 minutes or so from the New York border, and like that town is so small. Like for the longest time, they only had like one light in the entire town, like stoplight. Um, and then I think in like recent years, like a few years back, they finally got their second stoplight. I think the Schuylkill runs up towards that direction as well. So you have to be careful where your house is placed because flood insurance and all that shit. Um, yeah, very small town vibes. Kind of the people up there tend to be or were a bit racist up there, from my understanding. Well, Blue is just having a moment there. I'm just gonna put that down. That is small. I think we're about 60K. Crystal, do you like UFO? Seeing your motherfucker, do you have to slam the motherfucking door? Shit. Seeing your music taste. UFO. I'm trying to think, dude. I'm like legit trying to think. My brain is like garbage lately. I feel like you'd enjoy them. 80s rock and share my fave songs of theirs. Racist people are everywhere, but the majority are not. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I've heard of some antics up in Potter County. I've heard of things because I knew people from there. They wanted me so bad to go up there, but that person died, so that didn't happen. And as for music, y'all can share whatever you want with me. Like, I'll check it out and do what I can. Which reminds me, I need to check out a band that Neon suggested the other night. And y'all are hearing me talk about my friend Neon. He no longer really goes by Neon. Oh, come on. Let me get this fucking card swipe, dude. Thank you. My parents said they moved out of Reading due to racism. Yeah. I mean, certain areas do get pretty bad. Like, my family moved out of Philly. Well, this was all before I was born because my dad got ripped down the back and could have been paralyzed. So they got the fuck out of there. Me swipe my debit card, yeah. Um, but what was I saying about Neon? He also streams. If y'all want to check him out, his thing is Raw Dog 13, I think. I still think it's funny. But you can call him Neon. Yeah, just be nice when you go in there because I don't want to hear it later. He's like a no nonsense kind of bullshit. Don't be a dick, and he won't have to be a dick back. But he does do. I think soon enough he's gonna switch over to like Star Citizen streaming, and but he occasionally does play Fortnite and Apex and some other stuff. Friday the 13th, blah blah blah, from time to time. I don't know who they're voting for. I'm just gonna skip because I don't fucking know, man. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. Oops. Okay, where am I going? Navigation. I'm probably gonna get murdered doing this. It's gonna piss me off. Let's go, bitch. Yeah, please do. And then I can check it out. I also appreciate y'all guys coming and hang out with me too. Some of my regulars aren't here today, so that's alright. They usually show up when I play Friday the 13th though, which is fun. Okay, I just saw it. Okay, cool. I'll check it out later. Probably once I get done the stream and, put everything away and get this makeup off my face. So admin, shapeshifter of red, so it means it's not red. I mean, it could be red if the other shapeshifter, I don't know. I'm gonna skip because they don't have any evidence of anybody else. Wait, there's a Friday the 13th game? Yes. Yes, there is. Literally my fave horror movie besides the Saw series. Yes, there's a Friday the 13th game. I play it mainly on Xbox. I do have it on PC. I need a big enough group to be able to do a custom game where we don't have to deal with the public lobby on there because it's brutal of public lobbies on there because you get modded lobbies and it's a lot. Um, I did stream Friday the 13th a few days ago. So if you want to see how that plays out and me talking shit nonstop, that's where to do it. 15985. I'm happy to join a PC. I don't have a new Xbox because PC covers most of their games. Yeah. Um I mean, Friday the 13th came out like god, a long ass time ago. You don't really need the newest Xbox to really play it. I just wish it was like cross-platform because it would just be so much easier to deal with. But yeah, if like people want to play, like I could probably get a group together. I just don't like play like super late on PC or anything like that. So if anybody wanted to get in like a afternoon Friday the 13th session or something, I could try to do that. My most recent Xbox is 360. Okay. Also believe a PC and Xbox should be crossplay. I feel like they should all be crossplay. Let's be honest, it's only fair. Like it's annoying when you can't play with other people. Like Dead by Daylight crossplay. Um, Ash the Evil Dead game that came out recently. That's supposed to be crossplay, but they've been having issues with it, so there's that. Fortnite crossplay. Um, Among Us crossplay. Like, dude, it's only like it would be nice because not everybody has PC or had the capability of running some crazy rig or some shit like that. So I'm stuck, baby. And like I'm trying to stream a bit more. I haven't like been super dedicated as of late. And I try to be respectful if like my friends are streaming. I try to like go in there and show support and you know. And then for a while there I was modding for some people, so I would like sit in their stream the entire time and do all that and just try to moderate things, but what? I'm trying to be mindful of time because I know I said I wanted to end it at like 7:30. Ow. Okay. This is the problem with wearing shorts. It's like you try to move and you're like your legs stuck to the seat. It's like, nope, that's gonna hurt. Now, if y'all excuse me, I'm gonna go back to my task. Oh, look, it wasn't me. Stupid bitch. Fucking hate people sometimes. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on. At 7:30, yeah. Who wants the smoke? Yeah. What happens at 7:30? Well, at 7:30, I want to wrap this up because then I'll be streaming for like over 2 hours, and I'm probably gonna switch to console gaming. So there's that. Plus, I want to get like a little food, little snack. Like I actually have snacks, but it's right there. I have a snack right there. But you guys don't want to hear me eat Doritos, so there's that. We'll drop the links again, just since I'm sitting here and I'm dead. I can't do anything, so. There's my socials if you want to follow me on Insta, Twitter, Space Hey, and TikTok. And then there's the Discord, so enjoy. The Discord's been a bit quiet lately. For a while there, we were like playing Mary Fuck Kill because why the fuck not? But yeah. And my god, this is actually running really smoothly. I'm actually pretty impressed right now. Spice it up. I work from home and my ADHD lets me talk about 7 topics simultaneously. Wow. That being said, I apologize in advance. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I hit up the Discord. I think I was already on Insta. Okay, cool. I mean, like, Discord's nice, so, like, you can, like, obviously talk to everybody, or if you like memes, we have memes. We play stupid games in the Discord, to be fair. It's just for entertainment, or like sometimes my notifications don't work, so it's just an easy way to tell y'all like, hey, I'm live, blah blah blah, or hey, you guys want to join me for something? I gotta work on my posture. I keep like slouching down like that. And I'm happy I got to actually use this the layout that you're seeing on your screen. I finally got to use that. I haven't been able to use that yet. I had to make it specifically for this because I didn't apparently make one to hold my cam, so yeah. I thought I did, but I didn't. Well, I didn't make it per se. I'm saying the layout for my Streamlabs. Posture check. Yeah, I'm like just trying to check and look at the camera and make sure the camera isn't lagging because that was a big problem in the past. So, yeah. All right, we're going to try one more round and then we'll just wrap it up. You know what I mean? We'll talk for a little bit and yeah. Looks good. Your overlay is sick, to be honest. Jelly. Yes, I was lucky enough and I'm very grateful. Um and I've said this a million times to him, but Neon did go out of his way to make it for me, and he honestly didn't have to. But he's like, "No, you're gonna have it," and I'm like, "You didn't have to do that. Like, you don't have to. I really appreciate it." And yeah, I'm forever grateful for his valiant effort. So I have like a bunch that he made, and apparently I didn't make a what the fuck, a scene on my Streamlabs for one with Cam for when I'm gaming. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. So yeah, I had to like whip it up real quick. But Neon, aka Raw Dog 13. I still think it's funny, but hey. It's just weird when I gotta say it to somebody. uh, oh. Okay. We got this, guys. Engineer. Okay. I'm gonna go to navigation O2. I want to do O2 first because... Okay, so it's not the vent. There's a glitch with the vent where you'll go flying into the void if you're a ghost, and I just... No, thank you. The fuck you doing, sir? I didn't like that. That was very weird. Na, 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 na. All in now, na, 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 na. The boys are waiting. No. I should type in where. I'm not communicating with these people today. I'm too distracted. Wait, where was it? He didn't even say where the body was. Where's the body? It's storage. Okay, so no one's gonna say anything. I guess they're just gonna mysteriously vote for whoever. I'm gonna skip because obviously there's not enough evidence. Yes, we can sus star here. That's a name I used to go by sometimes. Spelled exactly like that too, which is funny. And for anybody who's wondering, like, okay, when I'm on console playing Among Us, it'll say Cherry. But when I'm on PC, since I haven't changed it, it'll say Cry. If you wonder why I go by Cry, it's just like an abbreviation kind of for my name. It's like a nickname. So, oh, I need to go in admin anyways. Not even abbreviation. I guess I have a kind of abbreviation. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. Don't mind me. People always go with the classic move of like, why are you so sad? Why are you crying? It's not. No, please don't. Like, it's not even that. No, don't mind me. Yeah. See, I'm sus of this person right here because the way they're talking. Alright, we're gonna keep going about our business and hope for the best. But I have to go to electrical, so I might die. Because I wasn't able to do the thingamabobber that I need to do. Alright, we got this, guys. We got this. I'm probably gonna get murdered, but that's okay. And there's still 3 imposters. So this is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love that for us, huh? Out I go. Oh, fuck off, Rose. I don't want to be near you. I'm not about that life, bitch. Alright, I'm done. Oh, he had range. They had to put the distance. Like, you guys are bitches. If you put distance up that far, come on now. Oh my god, the Scots accent. Can I bless your chat? How are you gonna bless my chat? What are you talking about? Fucking take out Blue, that little cunt. Oh, shout out? Is that what you're saying? SO, shout out? There's a wiki page where some dude wrote the majority of Wikipedia in Scots accent, really? Dope. Okay, here's the thing about me. I will randomly go into accents and I don't even mean to. It's a weird talent of mine. So there's times where I go into my country accent. There's times where I'm like really like Philly, New York, Jersey, Italian kind of situation, which is kind of natural but not really. Um, there's times where I will do like an English accent, Irish, Scottish, sometimes Russian. Um, Random character voices, like just randomly, just woof. I understand because I'm actually a voice actor. Oh, okay, that's cool. I go from Peter Griffin to Hank Hill in the same sentence. Yeah. Like, I just do it. I don't realize it sometimes I'm doing it, but I just do it. Okay, okay. Come on. Vote blue, dude. I saved your stupid ass. Because I know you hear the noise when somebody, like, goes to try to kill you. And you're, like, saved and, like, yeah. I've got a bunch of lovely coconuts to delete. Alright, let me put down my leg. Ah, da, da, da. We're gonna sit up properly for like the last bit of this. Oh my god, this is getting ridiculous. Banana, you're dumb, dude. You're so dumb. He just tried. Come on. Oh my god, you guys are dumb. Okay, enough of that. We'll go back to Streamlabs. We'll go back to solo. Okay, so we're pretty much reached our mark. It's almost 7:30. I hope y'all enjoyed everything that we did. Let me close out Among Us completely. Why cry, lol? Maybe I'll come back later, but I'll be on console. Maybe. We'll see. I'm kidding. Yeah, I know. I mean, I thought it'd be a little treat just to do like a little cam chat for a bit. all that stuff. My first time watching your stream, had a blast. I'm glad you did. That's why I wanted to do the tier list, because at least that does get people talking, all that jazz. Um, and I really don't really have anything in general to say, just to sit here and be on this screen and just be like, hello. Um, so yeah, tier list went for a while. I think it was over an hour for tier lists. Among Us, roughly an hour or so. So it was nice little switch up. And I'm glad that I know that Cam currently works while I'm using Streamlabs while I'm playing a game. So I might try other games. We'll see. Let's play Fortnite someday. Yeah, of course. And as always, like my streams do stay up on here for roughly the 14-day period after I've obviously streamed them. They do get backed up to YouTube. So if you missed any past streams, whatever, you can just go over to YouTube and see them all. Because I try to stay on top of it. I have to make sure I stay on top of it this week and get the ones that I already have waiting, upload it. So, and there's that. But I'm gonna probably spend the rest of I'm really gonna get something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. And I'm gonna chill because tomorrow's 4th of July. And that's the thing. Okay, 4th of July, guys, please be safe out there. Okay, please be safe. Be careful with the fireworks. Be careful where you're setting off the fireworks, who's around them, all that. Check in on your neighbors, vets. Check on check on animals in the neighborhood, your pets, your neighbors' pets, whatever. Just be mindful of everyone around you. Just be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't be stupid. Come on now. Don't do it. Vets and pets. Got to keep an eye out, man. Vets and pets. But yeah, keep an eye out. Be safe with whatever activities you're up to. Just be smart. Just be smart about it all. But yeah. I don't have many plans for tomorrow. I might stream. I might not. I might just chill. Who knows? Have fun though. Exactly. That's the whole point. Just have fun. But yeah, that's about it. Any other things? Any comments, questions, or concerns? Do you need me to drop links? Whatever, just let me know. Or forever hold your peace. I mean, obviously, you guys are in the Discord, so. And I'm sure I'll probably post something to Insta or something like that. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what's up. But I'm going to get ready to dip. I'm going to get me something to eat because I'm hungry. But yeah. Oh, God. Stupid thing keeps popping up. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think I was going to show you stuff that I bought, but I'm not going to do that because that's lame. Have a great night. Thank you for the stream. Oh, you guys are welcome. Like, I stream because I'm bored or I'm anxious. And yeah. When I'm anxious and stressed, it's the best thing to do to get my mind off of things is to be doing something. And I've got a lot of anxiety and stress lately. So yeah, it helps. It helps a lot. So I appreciate you guys all taking the time out of your day to come join me. However early or late I may stream. It's really dope. I really do appreciate it. And I do appreciate the conversations and everything else. But yeah, I'm going to dip. You guys be safe. It's been fun. It's been real. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Wear a mask. Social distance. Get the vaccine if you can. Be kind of. Don't be assholes. I love you all. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.